Hello everybody, it's Lazel here with another Magic the Gathering video. Today I will be featuring Frodo, Determined Hero. He's a legendary creature, halfling warrior. For 2 mana he's a 2/2 and says whenever Frodo, Determined Hero, enters the battlefield or attacks, you may attach target equipment you control with mana value 2 or 3 to Frodo. As long as it's your turn, prevent all damage that would be dealt to Frodo. So the deck type is pretty clear. We are going to be playing a Voltron deck, so this is how we are going to win. We are going to equip Frodo with some of the nastiest 2 and 3 mana equipments that we can find. For example, Underreal, Flame of the West. Equipped creature gets +3/+1, and whenever equipped creature attacks, create 2 tapped 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying. If that creature is legendary, which Frodo is, instead create 2 of those tokens that are tapped and attacking. We don't really care about equip costs with Frodo, so I will just skip them. We also got Blackblade Reforged. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each land you control. Sword of Hours. Whenever equipped creature attacks, put a 1/1 counter on it. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage, roll a d12. If the result is greater than damage dealt or the result is 12, double the number of +1/+1 counters on that creature. We got Shadow Spear. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has Trample and Lifelink, and its activated ability says permanents your opponents control lose hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Nettle Cyst is going to be a nasty one in this one. Living Weapon. So when it enters, you create a 0/0 black Phyrexian germ creature token, then attach this to it. But when you attack, you will lose the germ token, but we don't care about that. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact and or enchantment you control. We also got Sword of Vengeance. Equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has First Strike, Vigilance, Trample and Haste. When playing a Voltron deck, you have to think about protection twice, so let's start off with Mithril Coat. Legendary artifact equipment, flash, indestructible, and when Mithril Coat enters the battlefield, attach it to target legendary creature you control. Equipped creature as indestructible. We also got Flawless Maneuver, an instant. If you control a commander, you may cast that spell without paying its mana cost. Creatures you control gain indestructible until the end of turn. Also a nice pump up is Fran Power Suit. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each aura and equipment attached to it and has Ward 2. You are in white, so of course you're playing Teferi's Protection. God's Willing is also great in this deck. Target creature you control gains protection from the color of your choice until end of turn, and you get to scry 1. And of course, who would have thought, Swiftfoot Boots. Equipped creature is hexproof and haste. Now we come to 2 of my favorite protection equipments. First of all, we got Robe of Stars. Equipped creature gets +0/+3 for 1 generic and a white. Equipped creature phases out. A new one from the Warhammer set is Resurrection Orb. Equipped creature has lifelink, and whenever equipped creature dies, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Not only you have to protect Frodo, you also have to protect your artifacts. For example, with Bronze Guardian, artifact creature Golem double strike, Ward 2, and it says other artifacts you control have Ward 2. Bronze Guardian's power is equal to the number of artifacts you control. If you get to the point when you can resolve Darksteel Forge, you're good to go. Artifacts you control have indestructible. When you need mana for Darksteel Forge or also for Blackblade Reforged, you care about cards like Bitterthorn, Nissos Animus, legendary artifact equipment, also with Living Weapon, but it says equipped creature gets +1/+1. And whenever equipped creature attacks, you may search a library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tab. Then you also play Sword of the Animist. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has the same line as Bitterthorn. With all of these cheap equipments, we definitely need to draw some cards, so you also play SRAM, Senior Edificer. Whenever you cast an aura, equipment or vehicle spell, draw a card. Also great in this deck, Pure Steel Paladin. Whenever an equipment enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card, and it also has Metacraft. Equipment you control have 0 as long as you control 3 or more artifacts. The last card is definitely on theme, Bilbo's Ring. As long as it's your turn, equipped creature has hexproof and can't be blocked. Whenever equipped creature attacks alone, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. We play Voltron, so also our opponents only have 1 creature on the field. We play single combat, sorcery. Each player chooses a creature or planeswalker they control, then sacrifices the rest. Players can't cast creature or planeswalker spells until the end of your next turn. Also Slash the Ranks is great. Destroy all creatures and planeswalkers except for commanders. Divine Reckoning will also bring you to a cool 1v1 with each player chooses a creature they control and then you destroy the rest. You want to win more? You get it. Just play all of the different swords in Magic the Gathering. I have just listed a few of them here, but there are way more out there, and give Frodo basically protection from everything and get a lot of combat damage triggers when you connect with him. Alright guys, these were a few ideas of mine of how to play Frodo, Determined Hero. If you still have any ideas that you want to add to the list, just let us know down in the comments comments below. Let me know which legendary creature I shall feature next, and then I would say see you in the next video. Goodbye, guys.